And good evening, everyone. It's Caitlin Clark and the Hawkeyes taking on the Michigan Wolverines. Caitlin Clark stands 8 points away from the all-time women's scoring record. She had 31 against Nebraska. Michigan in the blue uniforms. The tip is controlled by Iowa as Caitlin Clark has it, front court to the right. Clark on the scissor dribble works her way into the lane, spins all the way to the hoop and shoots it in. And off we go. And the magic number is down to 6 for Caitlin Clark. 2-0 Iowa, 9:40 remaining in the first quarter. Off to the right is Lauren Harrison. Harrison picks up the dribble, gives it to Felia. Layla Felia drives right to the lane, fakes, can't get a shot. Now turnaround fadeaway shot is good. Layla Felia ties the game at 2. They roll into the front court with Molly Davis. Out to Caitlin Clark for 3. Splash! And that cuts everything down to 3. Caitlin Clark is now 3 points from breaking the women's NCAA scoring record. They dump it low and come back outside to the right corner. They go back low again. A turnaround shot in the lane is good by Cameron Williams. And that makes the score 5-4, 8:50 left in the first quarter. Davis has it in the right corner, comes in the left corner, comes out to the left wing. 3-point stripe, now has it between the circles to Martin, over the top pass into Martin again. Now Davis drives baseline, hooks a pass underneath to Stokey. She had it chopped away and stolen by Lauren Hansen. Hansen hustles it up, comes ahead to Jordan Hobbs. Hobbs with a wraparound dribble into the lane, 10-footer, good. And Michigan has their first lead at 6-5. Wolverines 19-6 coming into tonight. Iowa 22-3 and ranked number 4 in the nation. Caitlin Clark off to the left between the circles. Hooks a pass underneath that was intended. It was intended for Martin, but Martin didn't see the pass coming. So on the turnover, the ball will belong to Michigan. Caitlin Clark, 5 early points and stands 3 points away from breaking the scoring record. Hansen has it off to the right. Hansen picks up her dribble, gives it to Felia. Felia holds and looks, works off the screen. Felia drives left, guarded by Stokey. Felia in the lane with a 10-footer short. Rebound volleyballed out to Marshall. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the push for Iowa, right to left. A deep 3. Bang! She's got the record! Caitlin Clark has just broken the record for the women's all-time scoring leader. 8-6 Hawkeyes in the first. A pitch out to the right side for Hobbs. Hobbs holds and looks. Out front, it comes to Shira Evans. Evans gives it to Felia, drives baseline to the hoop, missed the layup. Rebound, Molly Davis ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark into the front court, takes another one, missed it, but the horn sounds a timeout with 7:18 left in the first quarter, and the celebration is on for Caitlin Clark, who just passed the record of Kelsey Plum, a 2-time WNBA champion, and Caitlin Clark is now the all-time women's scoring leader on a 3 from 30 and a half feet away, and they're celebrating her as they should right now. Calvin Rogers and A Pizzle 90, thanks for dropping by. And there it is. And the Hawkeyes call timeout. And they are celebrating her. Hugs all around for Caitlin Clark, who is now the women's all-time scoring leader. And congratulations to Caitlin Clark. I mean, she pulled up and hit that 3 like it was nothing. Someone took a foul. Iowa took a timeout, and they are celebrating in Iowa City. I mean, she took that 3 from the right of the logo to break the all-time scoring record. Now that the record is out of the way, I think the Hawkeyes can concentrate on being dominant again. My friend, the playmaker, Darnell Solins, asked if anyone will beat South Carolina, and he got a little offended when I said yes. What I inferred was someone will beat them in the tournament, and we may be looking at that team that beats them in the tournament again. But all eyes are on Caitlin Clark. And let's see. This is the Peacock broadcast that I accidentally hit the button. Caitlin Clark's family is there and everybody's there. And this young lady has revolutionized women's college basketball. If you're not into it now, you need to be. If you're not into women's college basketball now, you absolutely need to be. On a 30-foot three-point field goal, Caitlin Clark is now the all-time women's scoring leader. What you're seeing me do is put the scoreboard up, because I had something else in mind, but couldn't do it. Now we're back to business. Anna Stuelke to the hole. She lays it in 10-6. Back comes Michigan. They score 10-8. As Alyssa Brett gets the basket. In the front court is Marshall. Marshall out front to Caitlin Clark. A step back three. Not that time. Rebound taken down by the Wolverines. And here comes Alyssa Brett into the front court. Brett outside right. Picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Lauren Hansen. Hansen in the front court. Hansen standing dribble off to the right. Gives it to Brett. Swings it left side to Felia. Back to Brett on the drive in from the right on Caitlin Clark. Slips on the baseline and stepped out of bounds. Alyssa Brett, the 6-foot graduate student out of Adelaide, Australia, just turned the ball over, and the Hawkeyes have it up 2 and 6:18 remaining in the first. In case you missed it, Caitlin Clark's three has broken the all-time women's scoring record held by Kelsey Plum. Clark works off the screen from Stuelke. Stuelke drives in, lean in, flip, good. Hannah Stuelke with her first bucket. And it's 12-8 in favor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. 6 minutes left in the first. Brett in the front court to Felia. Out front it comes to Jordan Hobbs. Hobbs holds and looks, works against Davis. Hobbs on the drive, spins into the lane and shoots it in. Jordan Hobbs with their first basket. The junior from Springboro, Ohio, cuts the lead down to 2, 12-10. Molly Davis standing dribble. Works off the Clark screen. Davis right of the lane, out front to Marshall. Between the circles, finds a falter. A falter trying to get the ball to Caitlin Clark. Clark able to get it with 8 to shoot. Clark on the drive. Pitch out Marshall. 3-ball left corner. Not that time. Rebound, volleyball on the floor. Comes out to Michigan. Here comes Brett in the front court. Finds Felia. Felia, a step back three. Short. Rebound taken down by a falter. 5:10 left in the first period. Now they run ahead to Hannah Stuelke, and Stuelke lays it in. She's got 4, and the lead is 14-10. As we're halfway through the first quarter. Out front, Felia. Felia has it between the circles. Felia on the drive left of the lane on Stuelke. Lean in, flip, rolls out, rebound Stuelke. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark in the front court across the timeline. Caitlin Clark on the move, right of the lane, gets into the lane, 10-foot floater, good, and a foul call. Hawkeyes stretch their lead to 6 with a free throw to come for Caitlin Clark. Clark had a great pass to Hannah Stuelke. That pass was actually tipped. And Clark is off to a huge start. She's got 10. Looking for point number 11. She's got 3 assists. 4:36 left in the first. Clark's free throw. Good. 7-point lead for the Hawkeyes. 17-10 and 4:34 left in the opening quarter. Wolverines operate in the front court. Camp Schroeder is on the floor now. She has it on the move to the free throw line. Fall away jumper by Hansen is good. Hansen cuts the lead down to 5, 17-12. Ahead it comes to Caitlin Clark at the MediaCom logo. Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. Off the O'Grady screen. Picks up her dribble. Fakes. Out to a falter. Driving in from the right with a fake. Now comes out to Feuerbach. Feuerbach gives it back to Caitlin Clark. 9 on the clock. Caitlin Clark off the O'Grady screen stops and launches one and hits it again. Man, she is rolling. 14 for Caitlin Clark here in the first quarter. As Michigan has it in the front court, they drop it low to Cameron Williams out of Whitney Young in Chicago, and she lays it in. Cameron Williams cuts the lead to 4, but then Caitlin Clark just hit another 30-footer, and she drew the foul. 17 in the first quarter for Caitlin Clark after being shut out in the fourth quarter on Sunday against Nebraska. You want to talk about someone being on a mission? There you go. When she broke the record, she hit a 30-footer. Then she gets crashed into on another 30-footer, and the lead is now 10, 24-14. Caitlin Clark has 18 points in the first 7 minutes. Layla Filia dancing on the dribble off to the right, punches it low for Cameron Williams. Back outside it comes to Jordan Hobbs. Hobbs holds and looks with a 3. She's got it. 24-17, 3:12 left in the opening quarter. Caitlin Clark on the move in the front court off to the right. Leaves it for Feuerbach. Feuerbach over the top pass to Martin. Martin on the drive right baseline. Comes up shooting, missing, and a foul called as Martin will get to the line. We're going to do some resetting we're going to do some resetting at the end of the first quarter because for some reason my feed and my computer keeps stopping. We'll figure it out. Marshall to the free throw line. The first one, no good. 3:02 left in the first quarter. Iowa 24, Michigan 17. The second attempt on the way is good. Calvin, I'm doing fine. I expect Kansas City and San Francisco to renew their acquaintances next year in New Orleans. Layla Filia in the front court, straight on against Martin. Over to the right side for Camp Schroeder. Camp Schroeder gives it back to Hobbs. Hobbs works it left of the lane. Dump pass underneath to Cameron Williams. She lays it in. Lead quickly down to 6, 25-19, and 2:40 left in the first. Here's a false over 3 from the right corner. Rimming no. Rebound taken down by Cameron Williams. Outlet pass, it comes to Jordan Hobbs. Hobbs on the move in the front court. Drives right to the lane, shoots it up. Back no good. Foul called, and she shoots 2. Sir Anthony is in the house. Thank you very much, Sir Anthony. If you all feel so inclined, you can make a donation to the family fund via Cash App. The tag you need is $ Tallman Dr. K50. There's a few things I need to update, and we'll do that. Jordan Hobbs, the 6'3 junior from Springboro, Ohio, offers the free throw. No good off the back of the rim. Sir Anthony and AB Media has joined us. Thank you all very much for doing so. Now, the record that's in sight is Pete Maravich's all-time scoring record. The second attempt on the way is good. 25-20. 18 points for Caitlin Clark in the first 7.5 minutes. Here she comes. Stops. Step back 3. Splash. What is going on here? 21 for Caitlin Clark. 28-20. Hawkeyes lead, and 15,506 are on their feet at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Here's Layla Filia dancing on the dribble. Pitches it to the right corner for Taylor Woodson. Back to Filia. Swings it left side. A 3-ball on the way. Rimming no. Rebound Stolke. Her third rebound. Off it comes to Caitlin Clark. Whips a pass underneath the Martin. She's able to gather it in and reverse it in. That pass was tipped. And Caitlin Clark now with 4 assists in the ball game. And Iowa has regained their 10-point lead at 30-20. Layla Filia dancing on the dribble off to the right. Now out front, it comes to Camp Schroeder. Camp Schroeder plays it right side to Hobbs. Hobbs holds and looks with it with 13 to shoot. Here she comes, right of the lane, all the way to the hoop and shoots it in. That is that was Taylor Woodson who got the basket. Woodson, the freshman from Minnetonka, Minnesota, cuts the lead down to 8. Caitlin Clark, another step back 3. That's an air ball. That'll fall out of bounds, and it'll go to Michigan. That was a heat check 3 for Caitlin Clark. She's got 21 points and 4 assists already. And she's got that step back 3 smoking hot. And she made a great assist to Martin, who was flying down the floor. That pass was tipped. Martin was able to gather it in. Lauren Hansen back on the floor for Michigan. A minute to go in the first. Felia goes over the top left of the lane to Evans. Evans in the corner to Woodson. Woodson comes out on the dribble on the right wing. Now in front it comes to Hansen. Hansen swings it left to Evans. Now underneath to Shira Evans. And solo by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark with a gimme. All the way to the hoop. Right hand layup is in. Caitlin Clark has 23. And it's 32-22. Hawkeyes lead by 10 with 35 seconds left in the first. 13 different shot clock to game clock. So Iowa should get the ball on a miss with time to spare. Woodson has it off to the right. Woodson holds and looks. Caitlin Clark was playing the passing lane, but here's Hansen. Hansen has it this time off to the right. Over the top to Felia. Felia on the drive in from the left. 18-footer. Nope. Rebound taken down by a falter. They got 11 seconds left. A long pass ahead to Stolke. She goes up. No, but a foul called, and Stolke shoots 2. With 8.3 left in the first quarter, Caitlin Clark has 23 first quarter points. She's just about at her output from Sunday when she scored 31. But she was shut out in the fourth quarter, which led to the Hawkeyes taking a loss, 82-79, because Clark couldn't hit a shot in the fourth quarter. Lord knows she was getting them up. Stolke's free throw, no. She's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. 32-22. The Iowa Hawkeyes lead by 10. Stolke averaging 14.4 points per game. The second attempt on the way rolls in, and now the Hawkeyes have their biggest lead at 11, 33-22. Back on the floor is Jordan Hobbs. Wolverines have 4 fouls. Iowa only 1. Caitlin Clark now gets a rest after her outburst here in the first quarter. 5, 4, 3. Felia works off the screen. 2, 1. Out to Hobbs. Deep 3. Air ball, and the quarter is over. We're done with 1 in Iowa City. Caitlin Clark is your all-time scoring leader in women's basketball. Pistol Pete Maravich is on the radar. After 1, Iowa 33, Michigan 22. Let's pause for this timeout.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Waiting for the second quarter to begin. Brian Snow back here with you, and you, the fan, can sponsor the second quarter. All you have to do is make a donation to the So Strong Family Fund via Cash App, and you will be recognized on the air. In fact, the second quarter of every game will be sponsored by the fans. Every career point for Caitlin Clark has come on a three. And the one she hit to beat Kelsey Plum's record. The mistake that Michigan made that gave her a clean, clear look at the bucket. Clark is back on the floor. 23 points so far for Caitlin Clark. It's Michigan's possession. They have it as we begin the second quarter. Alyssa Crockett has it this time. Out to Hobbs. Hobbs on the move to the right. Fake three by Lauren Hansen. Hansen dumps it in the corner to Woodson. Woodson with a bounce pass to Hobbs. Hobbs drives away in the lane and on Stuelke and hooks it in. Hobbs has 6. The lead is 9, 33-24, and 9.5 remaining in the half. Here comes Caitlin Clark, dancing on the dribble right of the lane. Picks up her dribble. Bullet pass underneath to Martin. She lays it in. Caitlin Clark with 5 assists. She's flirting with another double-double, and the lead is back to 11. Woodson has it in the right corner. Woodson hands it to Hansen. Hansen on the move to the left. Now finds Hobbs. Hobbs picks up her dribble after one bounce. Now finds Hansen. Jumper. Good. Lauren Hansen, the 5'9" senior from Long Island, New York, cuts the lead down to 9, 35-26, and 9 minutes left in the half. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Clark, bullet pass underneath to Stuelke. She's got a layup. 6 assists now for Caitlin Clark. And as I said, she is always flirting with a double-double. She's working on one now. Lead is 11, 8:40 for the half. Woodson has it in the corner. Dump low right to Hobbs. Hobbs on the move into the lane, spins and lays it in. Jordan Hobbs, the junior from Springboro, Ohio, cuts the lead back down to 9. Marshall has it this time from to the right. Now finds Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble, guarded by Woodson in a switch. Caitlin Clark on the move, left of the lane, stops, fakes, whips a pass in the corner to Marshall, and Marshall stepped out of bounds. Little bit of mustard on that pass. In the first quarter, Michigan had 22 points as a team. Caitlin Clark had 23 and was 8 for 10 from the field, 37-28. Iowa leads by 9, 8:05 left in the first half. Jordan Hobbs has it this time between the rings. Now Layla Felia, who's back on the floor, is in the game. Here comes Felia on the drive left of the lane, runs into Hannah Stuelke, tries to body Hannah Stuelke, doesn't work, comes back outside to Alyssa Crockett. Crockett on the move right of the lane, pitches out to Hansen. Hansen on the move to the right side of the lane, now out to Felia with a rainbow three, missed it, rebound Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark may be flirting with a triple-double by the time this game's over. Here comes Clark on the drive, in from the left, all the way to the hoop, bodies away to the rim and missed the layup. Ball on the floor. It's taken down by Michigan. Jordan Hobbs has it on the outlet pass. Hobbs on the drive, spins down the lane, shoots it up, banked it in. Just before she took that third step, she was able to get a shot. Here's Clark for 3. Splash! 26 for Caitlin Clark. She's on her way to another 40-point outburst. 7:09 left in the first half. Iowa 40, Michigan 30. Hansen has it this time with a dump low to Crockett. Crockett backs in on Stuelke. Drops a pass underneath to Evans, and Evans lays it in. 40-32. 6:50 for the half. Bullet pass to Martin. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. Hawkeyes have the ball, leading by 8, 40-32. Megan Gustafson owns the single-game scoring record with 48. Caitlin Clark has 46 and 2 45s, one of them this year against Ohio State. Stuelke, hook pass underneath to Martin, reverse layup, block taken down by Hobbs, and here come the Wolverines. They have an advantage. They run ahead to Hansen. Hansen dancing on the dribble out to the left, gives it back to Hobbs. Hobbs whips a pass underneath. That shot's blocked out of bounds. Alyssa Crockett was underneath, but Caitlin Clark got there first. It's a good job by Michigan with all the hype that's going on right now. That was Martin who blocked Crockett's shot and not Caitlin Clark, as I mistakenly said. Baseline right, they look to pull the trigger. In play to Felia on the right wing. Felia works off the double screen, dances between the circles, finds Hansen. 14 to shoot. Hansen with an 18-footer. That's good. She's got 8. And the lead is 6, 40-34. Michigan staying in the game. Here comes Caitlin Clark with a wraparound dribble. Finds a falter. A falter on the drive right of the lane. Goes all the way to the hoop and shoots it in and draws the foul. Or, I beg your pardon, a travel is called. So no bucket. And now the Wolverines with a chance to cut it to 4 or 3 with a long one. Hansen directing traffic in the front court. Now plays it to the left side. In the left corner is Felia. Felia on the drive, left of the lane to the hoop, shoots it in. 4-point game. They've scored 6 in a row, has Michigan. After the Hawks took an 11-point lead here into the second quarter. 5:45 left in the half. Caitlin Clark skips across into the front court, receives the backdoor pass and hooks it up, missed it. Rebound saved, in play to a falter. Out to Martin for 3. Splash! Nothing but nylon on that. 43-36, 7-point lead. Hobbs has it off to the right. Hobbs, cross-court pass left to Felia. Felia dancing on the dribble. They dump it underneath to Crockett. Crockett goes up, scores. 43-38, lead down to 5 with 5 as we approach the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Dump pass underneath to Martin. Caitlin Clark's 3. Not that time. Rebound, a falter had it. Gathered in by Hansen. Chance to make it a 3-point game. And we get a whistle as Layla Felia is slow to get up. She has worked her way back from a devastating knee injury last year. As we have an even 5 minutes left in the half, we'll step aside for a break. Iowa 43, Michigan 38. Back after this.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Iowa's been outscored 16-10 so far here in the second quarter as the Hawkeyes hold a 5-point lead. Remember, it got as big as 11. Caitlin Clark leads all scorers with 26 points. Jordan Hobbs leads Michigan with 14. And it was Felia, who took a tumble, she is able to walk off under her own power, and that's good to see. So now Michigan has it in the front court. Now out to the left is Elise Stuck, who's in the ball game right now. Alyssa Crockett has it this time in the right corner. Back to Stuck, left of the lane. Cross-court pass right side. Alyssa Crockett dump back into Stuck. Now back out. This is Stuck for three. Nope. Rebound taken down by Michigan. That's their fifth offensive rebound. Hanson's three is no good. Rebound snatched down by Martin. Flip ahead, Caitlin Clark on the outlet pass ahead to a Falter for three. Not that time. Ball on the floor, taken by Jordan Hobbs. 43-38. Iowa leads by 5 as we approach 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Hobbs picks up her dribble, hands it to Hanson. Hanson between the circles. Plays it back outside to Alyssa Crockett. Crockett holds and looks to the right side for Elise Stuck. Stuck dumps it back outside. A three on the way is short. Rebound tip. Comes back out to Stuck. Hanson has it this time on the dribble between the circles, left wing. 3:40 left in the first half. Hanson waving people away, looking for some help as she calls a play. Hobbs went to set the screen. Hanson waved her off. Here comes Hanson on the drive. Feeds it to the right corner and a 5-second violation. Hawkeyes have not scored in a while. 43-38. The Hawkeyes lead. Kim Barnes-Arico in her 12th year as the Michigan head coach. She is a 2-time coach of the year. Falter has it in the front court. Drops it to Martin on the right wing. 3-point stripe. A cut underneath to Caitlin Clark. Pitch out. Marshall, 3-ball right corner. Splash. Marshall getting in on the 3-point fun. And now it's 46-38. Iowa has stretched the lead back to 8. Hobbs has it front court to the right. Hobbs picks up a dribble. Plays it out front to Crockett. Crockett hands it to Shira Evans. Evans has it back, works away in the lane, goes up. Nope, foul called, and she'll shoot 2. And now we have a timeout. And we do have a timeout. So we'll take a break. 46-38. Iowa Hawkeyes with the lead. We're back after this.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call.
Well, we had a foul called and a short timeout, and to the free throw line is Shira Evans, the 6'2" sophomore out of Newcastle, South Wales, Australia. She missed the second one, and Michigan's able to gather in the offensive rebound. Crockett does the honors. Hobbs pitches it to the right corner for Stuck. Cross-court pass left corner. Out to Stuck, 15-footer. Got it. Elise Stuck, the 6'1" senior from Chevrolet, Michigan, makes it 46-41, and once again, Michigan back within 5. Marshall has it this time on the right wing. Out front it comes to a Falter. A Falter holds and looks, works off the Stolke screen, pitches it right corner to Marshall. Feeds to Caitlin Clark with 10 on the clock. Caitlin Clark trapped in the right corner, bounces it off of a Michigan player out of bounds, but she stepped out of bounds first, and the possession will go to Michigan. They have a chance to cut it to 3 or 2 with a long one. Layla Felia brings it up. Felia crosses the timeline into the front court. A Falter comes to get her. She works off the Crockett screen. Felia has it dancing on the dribble, steps back, now plays it to Stuck. Dump pass underneath. Stolke got a hand on it. They were able to recover. Crockett has it this time, just Stuck in the right corner. Stuck gives it underneath to Crockett. Pitch out left corner. 20-footer is an air ball. Caitlin Clark the rebound. Caitlin Clark flirting with a triple-double. Here's Marshall's three. Yes! Lead back to 8. 49-41. 95 seconds left in the first half. They dump it underneath to Elise Stuck. Stuck picks up the dribble, whips a pass back outside. That's going to be an over and back violation. It is. It's an over and back violation. Michigan just turned the ball over. Marshall's hit 2 threes lately. And the lead, which was once upon a time 11, is now 8. I'm excited as a pig in slop. Record is all Caitlin's. Now let's get this win. Absolutely. Stuckey has it at the free throw line. Turns and looks. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Clark with Stuckey setting the screen. Clark drives all the way and lays it in. She has 28. 51-41. Caitlin Clark has been absolutely on fire, and Michigan just turned the ball over. Number 22 has been going crazy tonight. She has 28 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And until I see 000 and feel otherwise, she is flirting with a triple-double yet again. She scored the first 5 points of the game. Here's a falter. Her shot's blocked, but a foul called, and a falter shoots 2. Leah Harris says, go Iowa. Thank you, Leah. Thanks for tuning in. Sir Anthony with the salute. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. A Pizzle 90 says, what's going on, Snowman? What's going on, A Pizzle? We'll be with you on the 28th for a 7:30 tip-off with Iowa and Indiana from Assembly Hall. A Falters free throw, good. And Iowa has matched their biggest lead at 11. If you like what you see and you hear, make a donation to the Snowstrong Family Foundation via Cash App. Tag you need is Tallman Dr. K50. The second attempt on the way is good. Second-ranked Ohio State is 13-1 in the conference. Indiana 12-2. Iowa 11-2. They're working on their 12th win tonight. Michigan left to right in the front court with Hansen. Hansen finds Alyssa Brett. Now to Hobbs. Hobbs off to the right. Out front it comes to Camp Schroeder. Camp Schroeder back to Hansen. 50 seconds for the half. Camp Schroeder picks up a dribble, finds Hansen. Now out front, Jordan Hobbs. Over the top pass at the free throw line is Shira Evans. Her jumper is missed, and the rebound, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark speeds in the front court. Caitlin Clark beats a double team all the way and shoots it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Michigan, and here they come left to right. In the front court is Greta Camp Schroeder. Camp Schroeder hands it to Hansen. 25 seconds left in the first half. 4 different. Shot clock to game clock. Hansen standing dribble between the circles. Guarded by Marshall. Hansen leans over the dribble and now angles left. 16, 15. They come out front. Ball picked off, but Layla Felia able to gather it back in. There's 5 to shoot. 4, 3. Here comes Felia. Gets away from Stuckey and shoots it up. No good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark. 2, 1. And it's the Stuckey. She can't get the shot off at the buzzer. And that will close the first half. And the Iowa Hawkeyes now have their biggest lead of the night. They led by 11 after the end of 1. They now lead by 12 going into recess. Your score at the end of the first half, Iowa 53, Michigan 41. We'll come back and talk about the halftime stats after this.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at InvaderCoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
What a first half for Caitlin Clark. 28 points. Jordan Hobbs leads Michigan with 14. She also added 3 rebounds and an assist. But Caitlin Clark is the story. 28 in the first half, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. I'll say it again. She's flirting with a triple-double. Hannah Stuelke had 9 along with 3 rebounds in the first half. And after Michigan had cut it to 5, Iowa finished the half on a 7-0 run. Welcome to the Penn State Halftime Report. My name is Brian Snow. Illinois beat Penn State, I beg your pardon, 86-71. And the women's basketball standings, Ohio State is first at 13-1, Indiana 12-2, Iowa 11-2. Nebraska is fourth at 8-6. Then you got Michigan and Michigan State both at 7-6, although Michigan staring number 7 in the face. You got Penn State, Maryland at 7-8, Illinois and Minnesota 9-10, and Northwestern, I believe, is sitting at the bottom. 11-12, Wisconsin and Purdue, and then I think it's Northwestern 3-10 and Rutgers 2-12. So Northwestern is 1 spot away from the bottom. We will be covering the Big Ten Women's Tournament from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The super producer has recovered from the Super Bowl. And did Clark seriously chuck one from the logo for the record? Yes. Yes, she did. And I plan to make that a cut of mine tonight when I get back into starting to do my shorts and everything like that. Well, let me take a break because they're still at halftime. And when we come back, I'll explain to y'all why it took me so long to get back to the microphone and that I am waiting till Monday to restart the morning show. Back after this.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at InvaderCoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
All right. I promised y'all an explanation, and here's what happened. I have terrible neuropathy, and I have very, very little feeling, if at all, in my feet. Well, I woke up 2 weeks ago today to start my daily routine, get ready to go pick up my daughter, and then there was blood on the ground. And it turned out to be mine. And then I looked down and my big toe was gone. So that has since been amputated. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I do this. And as I explained on a community post, being truly disabled after my fight with cancer and healing from this, to help my family, I need you guys. That's why I'm trying to do as many streams as I can and cut as many shorts as I can to get the word out. And my super producer, Shane Lake, my executive producer, Cole Johnson, I wouldn't be here without them. And of course, y'all know I wouldn't be who I am today without my beautiful Dr. K. I love you very much, Jody, Sonia, Carmen, Cheyenne, and Dakota, my wife and my children, of course, all my grandchildren. They are the reason I'm hustling like this. I may be disabled, but I'm not unable. And this is something that's very, very dear to me. This is something that I love doing and will continue to do. I just had to get over a couple of mental humps, which I believe I now am. And I'm going to figure out after this game is over. I know I'm going to be up a while, working on the relaunch of my morning show next Monday, and also stacking some interviews for the Brian Snow show, which will come back in April. Because what I want to do is create like a 13-week season and then take a break with some reruns and then create another 13-week season in the fall. Every season that turns, I want to create a 13-week season of my afternoon show, and it's interview based, it's interview style. I talk to people from all over the world. In fact, I'm basically borrowing the formula. I'm basically borrowing the formula from a brother of mine, and Wise El Jefe. Y'all know him very, very well. He makes appearances on Snowman in the Morning. I am interviewing people from all over, helping them to tell their story, and just telling stories from all over, mixing in a few of my own. and just going with it. Just absolutely going with it. We got 40 people watching. Make sure you all like, and we got 32 on the YouTube channel. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe. And as I mentioned, make sure you hit the Cash App. It goes not only goes to me, it goes to help my family. Okay. I know I'm gonna have to re-explain on Monday what's going on. I'll be glad to do that. It just sometimes it just gets to me. It just gets to me. But I'm working through it. And now that I've said it aloud, the way my doctor said it to me, I'm dealing with it better and I can resume work. And believe me, I know I got a lot of work to catch up on. But beginning Monday, I have moved all the archives off of my computer to both my jump drives. And beginning Monday is when you all will see the podcast of Snowman in the Morning and the Brian Snow Show relaunched. You'll hear the best parts of it. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it into an hour yet, like I was doing with SITM Daily. Shane, I think you can help me answer that question. But this is something I had to get off my chest. And this is something I needed to say and to tell y'all what's going on, because typing it is one thing, saying it is another. And I had to say it. I had to say it aloud. And I had to say it aloud to myself. Secondly, I had to say it aloud to people outside of family. And this is helping me cope. This is helping me deal with what happened and make things better. And just make things better. All right, third quarter coming up in 2.5 minutes.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
All right, here's a big announcement. Beginning March 6th at 5 p.m., I will have live ongoing coverage of the Big Ten women's basketball tournament as they play from Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. And we'll take you through every game and take you to the finish on March the 10th. I'll have it all on the alternative play-by-play call right here on Snowman Multimedia. And I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. And thank you guys for just being there. I mean every bit of it. There's one other I need to thank, and that's my sweet little dog Lucy. Lucy, as crazy as she is, has been my spirit animal since the day I met her. All right, we're getting ready for the third quarter. Iowa white tops, white bottoms, black numbers, gold and black stripes down the side. Caitlin Clark leads all scorers with 28 points. She has 15 career triple doubles, and that's tied for second. Iowa goes left to right in the second half. Michigan right to left in the maze top and bottom, and Clark has it in play, working her way to the right. Clark, a standing dribble. Now picks it up, dumps it to Martin, left it right of the key. Martin bowls over people, drives in, shoots it up. Nope. And a rebound, Stokey. Kick out, Martin, falters three, bang! 56-41. Iowa starting to run away. They lead by 15. In the front court is Hansen. Hansen leans over the dribble, plays it out front to Brett. Brett finds Felia. Felia off to the right. Works off the screen from Woodson. Felia has it out front to Brett. Over the top pass into Shira Evans. Evans works her way in the lane. Pitch back out. A three for Brett. Short. Rebound, volleyball out of bounds. Which way? It goes to Iowa. The con man, Michael Conceição, joining us this evening. Thank you very much. 56-41. Iowa leads by 15. It's their biggest lead of the night. 9 minutes left in the third. Davis has it this time on the left wing. Out front to Martin. Martin on the drive. Runs over people. Foul called. Caitlin Clark's proud papa, Brent Clark, is here. Her mom is there also. The whole family is there watching Caitlin Clark do her thing. Clark has it this time, a three from the right. Splash! 31 for Caitlin Clark. 31 of the 59. 8:50 left in the third. She's flirting with a triple-double as Hansen dumps it low for Evans. And Evans is fouled by Stokey. I believe that to be her third. $8:40 left. Underneath is Shira Evans. She lays it in. 59-43. 16-point lead. And now Marshall brings it up, leaves it for Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive against the double team. They come together. They send a posse. A deep three. Not that time. Stokey the rebound. Back up. Nope, but a foul called, and Stokey shoots two. Stokey indeed picked up the foul on the other end. And Stokey shoots two. She's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Rims that one no good. She's 2 for 5. The second attempt on the way is good. She splits a pair. She's 3 out of 6 from the foul line tonight. And the 17-point Iowa lead as Hansen trots it up. Hansen on the move to the right. Works off the Hobbs screen. Hansen dancing on the dribble. Lost the ball going up. Able to gather it back in. Brett has it this time to Felia on the left wing. Felia dances on the dribble. Hands it to Evans. Gives it back to Felia. Felia steps into the lane and on Stokey and shoots it up no good, but a foul called. And if that's Stokey, that is, I believe that would be 4. No, that's only her third. I beg your pardon. Each team has 2 fouls here in the third quarter. You go into the bonus when you reach 5. Layla Felia gets ready, shoots the free throw. Good. Felia, the 6-foot junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio. That is indeed Stokey's third foul. The second attempt on the way by Felia is good. And the lead is down to 15, 60-45, and 7:55 left in the third quarter. Clark has it out front, drops a bounce pass to Martin, out to Marshall. Marshall on the move, Dump pass underneath intended for O'Grady is picked off by Hansen. Hansen on the fly into the front court, runs into Marshall. Hansen goes all the way, missed the layup. Rebound, Clark, foul, no, but a foul called, and Shira Evans will shoot two. Evans, the 6'2 sophomore out of Newcastle, New South Wales. Looking for her first points of the game, and she missed the first free throw. Once upon a time, the Hawks led by as many as 18. Soon it won't be Steph Curry distance. It'll be Caitlin Clark's difference. Oh, Steph will still have a say in that, but Clark is like right there. Her and Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Clark, runs over people. 20-footer, rimming no. Rebound, O'Grady. Had it, lost it, tipped out of bounds, belongs to Michigan. And now they have a chance to cut it to 12 or 11 with a long one. 60-46, Iowa leads by 14. They've led by as many as 18. 7:22 left in the third. Hansen works off the hop screen, flying in, shoots it up. Nope, foul called, and Hansen shoots two. Fourth foul on Iowa here in the third quarter. And Michigan's trying to crawl back into the game. That foul is charged to Caitlin Clark. 7:19 left in the third. And Lauren Hansen, the graduate student from Long Island, New York, drops the free throw to cut the lead to 13. (60-47). Hansen again. Got it. So all of a sudden, Michigan has shaved 6 points off of the biggest lead of the night. Molly Davis has it off to the right. Right corner is Martin, and it's stolen by Felia. Chance to cut it to 10. Felia falls down on the dribble, gets in, 15-footer, good. They've run off 9 in a row, have Michigan, and they've cut the lead down to 10, under 7 to go in the third quarter. Davis with a three from the right. Off the back of the rim. I mean, it went home. It bounced home. What? It bounced home. 63-50. Felia has it in the left corner. Comes out dancing on the dribble. Felia holds and looks. Now starts her drive. Right of the lane. Ball is loose. Out of bounds. Belongs to the Hawkeyes. Ruben Perez, my brother, I love you dearly, man. I love you dearly. You believed when I was at Chicago State when other people wouldn't or couldn't. And I'd love to know what you're up to, Ruben. And he says, dope setup, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the compliments I'm getting tonight. This setup, I just took some ideas. Molly Davis off to the right. Out front, Marshall, a straight on three. Off the back of the rim. This time it goes over the top and out of bounds. It'll belong to Michigan with 6:24 left in the third quarter. Martin is off the floor this time. Hansen to Brett. Brett elbows Caitlin Clark, and there's an offensive foul. And that elbow absolutely hit Caitlin Clark flush. And now Brett is having an explanation given to her. And we, I believe, have time on the floor. So we'll take a couple of minutes. 63-50. The Iowa Hawkeyes lead by 13. Back after this.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Chance to respond to a couple of messages during the timeout. 63-50. The Iowa Hawkeyes lead by 13. And Caitlin Clark is now the all-time leading scorer in women's basketball history. And some of these names I remember: Patricia Hoskins from 89 to 2001. I remember Jackie Stiles and Kelsey Plum, as they're showing how long each player had the record. I remember Jackie Stiles, Southwest Missouri State, or they call it Missouri State now, but Southwest Missouri State. I mean, she was breaking all kinds of records and taking ankles with her. All right, we're ready to get back to work as we see Cameron Williams come in, the 6'3" senior from Chicago, former Whitney Young Dolphin. Caitlin Clark has matched her output from Sunday. She has 31 points. 28 of them came in the first half of play. She has broken the record, being the all-time leading scorer. And we're back to business. 6:10 left in the third. Molly Davis on the approach, finds a falter. Out to Caitlin Clark, a straight-on three, short. Rebound, a falter. Looking for help, finds Davis. Davis holds and looks, dumps it low right to O'Grady. Back out to a falter, a three from the right wing, not that time. O'Grady snatches the offensive rebound, now to a falter. Pitch out left corner, Davis. Back to Clark on the left wing. Caitlin Clark stops, fakes, gives it to Grady. Backdoor to Clark, she lays it in. 33 for Caitlin Clark and counting. Lead back to 15, 5:38 left in the third. Here's Hanson, dumps it low for Cameron Williams. Williams backs in on O'Grady, shoots it up no good, and O'Grady snatches the rebound ahead to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the push, drops the bounce pass underneath to a falter. O'Grady has it back. Clark for three, not that time. Ball tip, it comes down to Camp Shorter from Michigan. Outlet pass to Hobbs. Hobbs off to the left. Hobbs on the drive into the lane, lean in, flip, rimming, no. O'Grady had the rebound. It comes down to Hanson. She lays it in. 65-52, halfway home in the third quarter. If you're Iowa, you don't want to let them back into the game. Here comes Davis out to O'Grady, 15-footer off the rim, rimming, no. Ball tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawkeyes with 4:54 left in the third. 65-52, and ever since Iowa had an 18-point lead at 60-41, this is an 11-5 run. That backdoor cut and pass to Clark just may have gotten them back on target. They're in a timeout, so we'll take one too. 65-52, Iowa has the lead. We're back in a minute.
Yeah.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
(65-52). The Iowa Hawkeyes have a 13-point lead. They took a 12-point lead into the locker room as Clark looks to come in baseline right, in play to Davis, back to Clark. Clark with a fake, works it right baseline, comes back outside to Marshall. Marshall comes out on the dribble with 10 to shoot. Marshall picks up her dribble, now plays it to Davis, 7 on the clock. They dump it low to O'Grady, back to Clark. Clark on the move, hook pass to O'Grady. She goes up, nope, foul called. She'll shoot 2. Good job by the Hawkeyes working the clock all the way down until they got a good shot. It looked like Caitlin Clark was about to chuck one from distance, but they cycled the ball around, and she was able to find O'Grady underneath. Now you got to make it pay off with some free throws, and O'Grady can't with the first one. If there's a chink in the armor tonight for the Iowa Hawkeyes, it's been free throws. The second attempt on the way is good, so O'Grady splits a pair. Lead up to 14, 66-52, 4.5 for the third. Felia has it in the front court for Michigan. Now finds Hobbs on the left wing. Low left, Cameron Williams. Back to Felia on the left wing. Out front, Cameron Williams. Williams gives it to Jordan Hobbs. Back to Cameron Williams at the free throw line. Holds and looks right of the key. Now starts her one bounce dribble. Plays it to Camp Shorter. Camp Shorter down the left baseline. Couldn't get open. And now we have 1 to shoot, and Camp Shorter had her shot blocked, and that's a 30-second violation. Victor Locke says, hey, yo, Snowman. What's going on, Victor? Good to have you in the chat with us tonight. And I have to talk to you about something, sir. A segment idea that I have. Talk more about that after the game. A falter finds Clark for 3. Splash! 36 for Caitlin Clark. She's got 9 assists and 4 rebounds. 69-52, and here come 15,000 at Carver Hawkeye Arena. That 3 is no good. Ball on the floor, still on the floor. Michigan has it. They scramble for it in the corner and a jump ball. The possession will stay with Michigan. Each team will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the quarter. And what I love about Caitlin Clark is the same thing I love about Steph Curry. She does not stop moving. She works off screens. She just keeps running until she runs out of gas, and that is a rarity. Jordan Hobbs will pull the trigger. Baseline left. In play to Williams. Back to Hobbs. A 3 out of the corner. Miss. Long rebound. Chased down by Iowa, and we get a foul as a falter took a tumble. And they're making sure Falter's okay. She has a smile on the game. We're going to stick around for the post-game ceremony for Caitlin Clark, and we're going to talk about this game during our post-game show. Our post-game is presented by BetUS, and I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys and your thoughts about Caitlin Clark and these Iowa Hawkeyes. 69-52, the Hawkeyes lead by 17. The fourth-ranked team in the nation. The Michigan head coach is complaining about something that's going on. A Falter's free throw, good. Lead back up to 18. This match is the largest. The second attempt on the way is good, so Falter makes two big free throws, and the lead is 71-52. Camp Schroeder brings it up. Camp Schroeder in the front court. Lobs it for Stuck. Now Jordan Hobbs faces a double team to Camp Schroeder. Dunk low Williams. Williams with an up fake. Goes up and gets fouled. I had to figure out who a player was that's on the floor for Iowa. It's Taylor McCobb. And we will definitely do a post-game show about this game. Cameron Williams' free throw is good. 71-53. That knocks the lead back down to 18. Williams from Chicago, the former Whitney Young Dolphin, cans the second free throw. Lead back down to 17. Caitlin Clark races in the front court. Caitlin Clark now finds a Falter. Sydney, a Falter, holds and looks. Guarded by Shira Evans. A Falter gives it to Clark and a 5-second violation. Our Rye, the Aces and Hawkeyes guy, Clark probably hit 40, but I wanted her to hit 50. Well, stick around. We still got a fourth quarter. And actually, an offensive foul was called. Here's Hobbs in the front court. Hobbs dumps it low for Williams. A hook shot, rims out. Rebound on the floor, comes down to Shira Evans. Out to Camp Schroeder for three. That's a brick. Rebound chased down by McCabe. Flip ahead, Clark. Clark on the move. Front court to the right. On the drive, all the way to the hoop. Shoots it up, no good. Ball on the floor. Tapped out of bounds. Which way? It belongs to Michigan. 2:40 left in the third. 71-54. The Iowa Hawkeyes with the lead. They came into tonight averaging over 90 points per game. Caitlin Clark actually wanted a foul called, as she did get hammered underneath. But it's simply out of bounds to Michigan. It's one of the few places I have not conquered is Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hobbs' free throw, good. 71-55, lead down to 16. Hobbs averaging 14 points a game, along with almost 6 assists. The second attempt is good. Lead down to 15, 71-56, and Iowa cannot keep having dry trips down the floor. Martin swings it left corner to a Falter. A Falter comes out on the dribble, feeds it left corner. Martin's three is too long, and the rebound taken down by Cameron Williams. Now here's a chance for Michigan to cut it to 13 or 12 with a long one. Hobbs in the front court. Skates away to the right against McCabe. Dump low right to Evans. Evans back to Williams, left of the key. Now in the corner is Alyssa Crockett. Crockett comes back out to Felia. Felia feeds Williams, and Williams is fouled by Martin. Here they come again. Iowa took an 11-point lead. It's going to be super busy for Iowa fans after this game and offline. So it goes without saying, I appreciate the coverage. Or I appreciate you coming in. If you guys appreciate the coverage, help out the family and me with a Cash App donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50. That's $ Tallman Dr. K50. Williams' free throw is no good. And everything that comes in goes to help not just me, but my family. As I mentioned earlier tonight, I may be disabled, but I'm not unable. The second attempt on the way is good, and the lead is down to 14. Michigan has shaved 5 points off of the lead. Caitlin Clark in the front court finds Martin, right corner of Falter. Back to Martin on the right wing. Up top, McCabe, a straight-on three. Good! Big three, and the lead is up to 17. Under 2 to go in the third. 150 to be exact. And the fans are coming again. Hobbs in the front court. Plays it right side to Evans. Evans to Felia. Layla Felia finds Crockett. A three from the left wing. Short. Ball on the floor. Taken down by Cameron Williams to Felia. Felia on the drive to the free throw line. Pitch out right side. In the right corner is Crockett. Back to Evans on the right wing. 125 left in the third. 10 to shoot. Now on the drive. Left corner is Crockett. And she walked. I mean, almost everyone, save Hannah Stolke, who has come in, has gotten a 3-point goal tonight. Here's McCabe out front, off the Clark screen. A three for Martin. Splash! And the Hawkeyes have their biggest lead of the night at 20 with 65 seconds left in the third quarter, 77-55, and here comes 15,500 again. This is truly the Caitlin Clark effect. Here's a three out of the corner. Splash! For Shira Evans, the sophomore from New South Wales. And timeout called by Michigan with 52 seconds left in the third. Let me get resituated here. But yeah, we will definitely do a post-game show once the game is done. And there's a watch board I need to take off the board here. Whoops. Can't spell to save my life tonight. I'll answer the super producer's question. Did she just really stop and unload a three from distance from the logo? Yeah, she did. She did that. She absolutely did that. And she broke the record early in the first quarter, especially when she scored the first 5 points of the game. Martin has it this time off to the left. Out front, Caitlin Clark after the timeout. Here comes Clark on the drive, right of the lane. Gets in, shoots it up. Yep, 38 for Caitlin Clark. 79-60. Half a minute to go in the third. Shot clock and game clock are virtually even. 25 seconds left. Here's Hobbs. Wraparound dribble against McCabe. Picks up her dribble, finds Cameron Williams. Comes back outside to Alyssa Crockett. Crockett with a right-handed dribble. Works her way to the right against Clark. Clark poked it away. Ball on the floor. O'Grady comes up with it. Martin outlets to Clark. 6 seconds. Bounce pass to O'Grady. Running the floor, and she lays it in. Great job by O'Grady to close the quarter. And the Iowa Hawkeyes take a 21-point lead into the money period. Your score at the end of 3, Iowa 81, Michigan 60. We'll come back with the BetUS.com money period after this.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
I have a question of the night when it comes to the WNBA. Will they ever get the funding needed to have some $1 million players? Because they got the product that can improve, but the marketing sucks right now. That's why I'm going to be covering it with a game of the week format. And I want to be sure everything goes smoothly. Caitlin Clark, 38 points tonight. She had 23 in the first 10 minutes. Hawkeyes have the ball moving left to right. She's got another double-double. 77 of them. Stokey goes up. Nope, but a foul called, and Stokey shoots two. Her 77 triple-doubles are the fifth most in Big Ten history. Stokey 3 for 6 from the line. First one rims no good. She has split every pair of free throws that she has shot tonight. 81-60, Iowa with the lead. The second attempt on the way, good. She's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. 82-60. 10 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Hansen has it this time, dancing on the dribble off to the right. Guarded by McCabe. They dump it low for Evans. Felia has it this time out to Hansen, now to Hobbs. Hobbs to the free throw line for Evans. Evans backs it on Stokey, and lean in flip is good. 82-62. 9:28 left in the money period. A falter dumps it low for Martin. Martin has it low right, guarded by Brett, and Martin goes up. Nope, foul called. And it's Caitlin Clark who's down right now. Clark got the ball on a she got kneed in the midsection. And all of the state of Iowa held their collective breath. Caitlin Clark sitting on 38. 39 with that free throw. She has a season high, and I want to get this right. RJ Rye, I want to get this right. Her season high is 45, and that came at Ohio State. The legend Billie Jean King says she's made history. Cheers to at Caitlin Clark 22, the new NCAA women's basketball all-time leading scorer. Here's a question. Do y'all think she can catch Pete Maravich's record? We'll discuss that during the postgame. Here's Felia for 3. Nope. Long rebound to Brett. Pitch out Hansen. Hansen has it off to the right. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Brett has it this time with a left corner 3. Splash. Caitlin Clark, 40 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. Let's see how long they keep her out. Martin has it this time off to the left. Martin drop pass low for Stokey. She goes up, had it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Iowa. They'll have 17 to shoot. 8:46 left in the money period. 84-65. The Hawkeyes lead. Remember, they led 82-61 at the end of 3. 8:46 left in the fourth quarter. Baseline left, Caitlin Clark back in. In play, it comes to Martin. Martin on the push, right baseline. Gives it to Clark. Clark on the drive. Spins in on Felia, and a blocking foul called on Layla Felia. They have it in play to Clark. Underneath to Martin. She goes up, scores, and draws the foul. What a pass from Caitlin Clark. That gives her 11 assists on the night. I mean, Clark threw an absolute bullet underneath to Martin. And it looked like she wasn't looking. So Martin will try to complete the three-point play. 86-65. The free throw is good. 87-65. 8:35 left in the money period. And Iowa's creeping toward 100 points. Last time we had them against Northwestern, they put up 110. This is a high-scoring, high-moving Iowa ball club. Here's a three by Hansen. No good. Rebound taken down by Molly Davis. Back comes Iowa on the push left to right. Davis in the front court. Leaves it for Clark. A three on the way. Short. Rebound, Felia. That was a heat check three. Felia flying in the front court. Felia on the drive. In from the left. All the way to the hoop and shoots it up. No good. Rebound, Woodson. Follow. No. Rebound taken down by Martin. 8 minutes left in the money period. Iowa 87, Michigan 65. In the corner is Marshall. Dump low right, Stuelke. Stuelke holds and looks. A pitch outside to Martin. Now to Clark. Caitlin Clark on the move all the way. Shoots it up. Banked it up. No good. Drew the foul, and she'll shoot two. With 7:49 left in the money period. But I want RC to check this for me. I believe that her season high is 45. And that came in an overtime loss to Ohio State earlier this year. Caitlin Clark averaging 32.1 points this season. And the singles scoring average record is 33-6 from Patricia Hoskins, who played at Vermont. The second free throw, good. She's got 42 points, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. Now Felia drives in, backs in, shoots it in. Looked like she walked for a moment, but she's able to get to the hoop. Clark with a bullet pass underneath, but it's turned over as Hansen comes up with it. Clark dropped a beautiful bounce pass. Here's a three from Felia. That rim's no good. Caitlin Clark to rebound, 5 of those. Outlet pass to Marshall. Marshall holds in the right corner and looks, gives it back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark now finds Martin. Martin now to Davis, now to Clark on the left wing. Backdoor Davis. She lays it up, no good. Rebound Hobbs. 7:05 left in the money period. Hobbs on the fly in the front court. Hobbs gets down the lane, shoots it up, no good. Rebound Woodson, follow, good. 89-69, under 7 minutes to go, 6:54 to be exact in the money period. Iowa has had the lead from the start. That's her 6th career game with 40 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in her career. Caitlin Clark throws it up and shoots it in. 44 for Caitlin Clark. Hansen in the front court. Hansen finds Woodson on the right wing. Woodson on the drive in from the right, shoots it up, banked it in, drew the foul. 91-71 with a free throw to come. That foul is charged to Caitlin Clark. Just when you thought, yeah, Caitlin Clark stopped when she faked that step back, she faked and drove all the way to the hoop and shot it in. Caitlin Clark sitting on 44 points. And Rye, you just may get your wish. The free throw by Woodson is good. 91-72 and 6:28 remaining in the money period. Molly Davis trots across the timeline into the front court, finds Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark explodes to the free throw line, meets a double team. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Iowa with 19 to shoot and 6:17 remaining in the ball game. What do you got? Do you guys think they'll get to 100 tonight? It seems that way. They got 91 right now, and there's 6 minutes plus remaining in the fourth quarter. I mean, Caitlin Clark threw a bullet off of the defender. In play to Marshall for 3. Splash. There's 94. 94-72. Hawkeyes have the lead. They came in averaging 91 points per game. Out to the right side is Hansen. She comes up shooting and hitting. 94-74. 6 minutes remaining. Down low to Stokey. She missed the layup. Rebound comes down to Cameron Williams. Williams, one bounce, outlet to Hobbs. Cross-court pass to Hanson. Hanson on the fly, in on Davis. Kick out Woodson. Woodson has it on the right wing. Holds and looks to the free throw line. Camp Schroeder. Camp Schroeder starts a left-handed dribble. Gets in the lane. Works it left of the lane. Backs in, and travel. Iowa 94, Michigan 74. Kate Martin banged home a three. (94-74), 5:40 left in the money period. And it's been all Hawkeyes since minute one. Michigan had to cut it to 5 halfway through the second quarter, but then Iowa closed with a 7-0 run, and they've had a double-digit lead since. Matter of fact, they've had a double-digit lead at the end of each quarter. Here comes Clark on the drive to the free throw line with the pass underneath to O'Grady. She gathers it in, shoots it in, and draws the foul. That was a great catch by O'Grady, and she was able to hook it in off the glass, and she drew the foul. Addison O'Grady will head to the free throw line. 1 for 2 in the game. And she missed the free throw, but the rebound snatched down by a Falter. Out to Marshall, 3 from the right, short. Ball chased down by Hanson. Back come the Wolverines. In the right corner is Woodson. Woodson drives right baseline, goes up, had the shot blocked, foul called. And Woodson shoots 2. Woodson, Williams, Brett, Hanson. As we do our lineup recap for you. And the free throw by Woodson is good. And it's Stuck who's back in the ball game. Elise Stuck, the 6'1" senior out of Charlevoix, Michigan. Second attempt by Woodson drops, 96-76. Hawkeyes have the lead. They're going to get 100 tonight. Clark on the approach. Turns on the dribble, is one-on-one with Woodson. Over the top pass into O'Grady. She's surrounded. Lost the ball. It's on the floor. Williams comes out with it, but then threw it out of bounds. Looking to get the ball to Brett, but Brett couldn't handle the pass. And I believe Caitlin Clark's night is done. Nope, we have a timeout. Timeout call with 4:52 remaining in the ball game. It's all Iowa, 96-76. Let's pause for this timeout.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Oh boy, the praise coming in for Caitlin Clark, and there's a great sign. Swifty, I'm a Clarkie. I love that. And I love what Caitlin Clark has done for women's basketball. She is a complete player. Trey Young adding his praise, the Atlanta Hawks star guard, said only fitting you break it in this way. Congrats, big time. Billie Jean King read her tweet already. Nike basketball breaking records, breaking new ground, honoring Caitlin Clark. And the free throw is missed. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Michigan. Angel Reese from LSU chiming in. Says, congratulations, Caitlin Clark. Keep breaking records and making her story. I would love to have an interview with Caitlin Clark. I got to find a way to make that happen. Here's Hansen, 18-footer head of the key. Rimming no. Rebound Woodson. Had it, lost it, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Iowa. With 4.5 minutes left. 96-76. It took the Hawkeyes got off to a fast start, but Michigan kept up with them. But that 7-0 run at the end of the second quarter got them a double-digit lead that they have not and will not relinquish. So now Marshall comes out and Feuerbach comes in. Caitlin Clark is still on the floor. And if I'm right, 50 is going to be her mark. They're going to try and get her 50 points. Clark across into the front court finds Feuerbach. Here she goes, working off a couple screens. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive in from the right, goes to the hoop and shoots it up. No good. Looking for a foul, not going to get it. Woodson on the advance for Michigan. Right to left. Here's Woodson. Dropped the ball, picked it up, and scored. 96-78. 4:05 left. A deep three by Clark. Not that time. Long rebound to Woodson. I think Clark is finally running out of energy, but that battery can go for a long time. Woodson dancing on the dribble off to the right. Drops the bounce pass low to Cameron Williams. Spins on Stuelke. A lefty hook. Good. 96-80. Iowa by 16. They've led by as many as 22. And speaking of 22, Caitlin Clark has the ball. They're staying with her. Here's Clark off the Stuelke screen. Has it right of the circle. Spins. Gives it to Stuelke. She goes up. Offensive foul. Number 4 on Stuelke. Third team foul against Iowa. And Iowa shooting free throws for the remainder of the game. Don't forget, we're going to give you the Caitlin Clark postgame ceremony, and we'll have a postgame show. And I want you guys to help me break down and discuss this game. And Rye, if you want to come up, I'll drop the link into the chat for whomever wants to accompany the chat tonight. We have a timeout. And we'll look to see who else is Lexi Brown breaking the record in less than 3 minutes is hilarious. I mean, she is mad from being shut out in the fourth quarter. She's not shut out in the fourth quarter tonight. Chini Ogumake hitting her signature shot to break the record, 3,528 and counting for Caitlin Clark. Yep. And congratulations, Caitlin Clark. We're going to follow the Hawkeyes as we have a review that's going on. That's what happened. That's why the timeout. A review is going on. Caitlin Clark was looking for the foul. And next Thursday, we'll have Iowa versus Indiana. And Iowa looks to take take over the number 2 slot in the Big Ten. Indiana ranked 14th. Top 4, Ohio State, Indiana, Iowa, and Nebraska. And the top 4, I believe, get a bye in the Big Ten tournament. I'm thinking they get a bye or a double bye. We'll talk about that during the post game. Hanson trots it up for Michigan as they move right to left. Cameron Williams has it right of the key. Out front to Brett. Brett goes over the top to Williams, and a falter picks it off. Outlet pass to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the fly, wraparound dribble, gets in the lane, pitch out right corner, left corner to McCabe. McCabe comes out, finds a falter. A falter works it left of the lane, comes out 3-point stride, 15 to shoot. Feuerbach this time off to the left. Out front, Caitlin Clark. Here she comes, drives left of the lane, fakes, looking. A bullet pass to the right corner. Feuerbach's three, not that time. Rebound, Woodson. 2:49 left, 96-80, Iowa with the lead. Michigan the ball. Woodson in the front court. Feeds it to Stuck in the corner. Back to Woodson on the right wing. Back to Stuck. Right corner, guarded by a falter. Here she comes. Drop pass to Woodson. She lays it in on a back door. 96-82, 6-0 run by Michigan. Here comes Clark. Reverse layup, nope, but a foul called, and she is getting beat up. But she stands up, and she'll head to the free throw line looking for points 45 and 46 on the night. If she'd have thrown that over her head and it went in, I would have shut it down. Because I really thought in women's ball I would have seen everything. That's the fifth foul on Alyssa Brett. She has fouled out. The senior guard from Australia. Caitlin Clark's free throw is good, 45 points. And I believe this matches her season high. 46, and that's a new season high for her. 98-82, 2:25 left, and that ends a scoring drought for the Hawkeyes. On the right side is Brett. They go over the top to Woodson. Woodson backs in and shoots it in. 98-84. Hi, Winnie. I know. Here's a three for Clark. Splash! 49 for Caitlin Clark. And there's 100 for Iowa. 101-84, 2 minutes left. They come back outside. A 20-footer by Hobbs, no good. Rebound followed good by Elise Stuck. And that 49 represents not only a season high, but a career high. As Stuckey goes to the hole, shoots it up no good, but she drew the foul with 1:46 left. Now I got a little visitor here. Hello, Winnie Pooh. Hi. Here, let me move. Okay, yeah. As you can see, my little Winnie Pooh has joined me, and Caitlin Clark tonight is done. She has scored an Iowa Hawkeye record 49 points. And that is her career high. And RC, I thought she was going to get 50. Second attempt on the way is good. And Stuckey hits a pair of free throws. 103-86, 144 left in the fourth quarter. Over the top into Cameron Williams, drives in on Stuckey, shoots it up, no good, but a foul called. So Caitlin Clark is finally done for the night. She finishes with 49, and Stuckey has fouled out. She leads with 13 points. Free throw by Cameron Williams is good with 1:39 left. 103-87. Hawkeyes lead. They've led by as many as 22 during the second half. They took a 22-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's 16 right now. Molly Davis brings it up. Davis finds a falter. A falter holds and looks. Now start to drive left baseline. Dump low left to O'Grady. Pitch out right corner to Martin. Martin spins on the dribble with 13 to shoot. Has it on the left wing. Low left O'Grady. O'Grady holds and looks. Now she comes out on the dribble. Hands to a falter. Flying to the hole and shoots it. Nope. Wipe it out. Offensive foul. And a falter took a tumble. And every player on that Iowa bench said, what? That's not all they said, but I can't say some of the things that they said. I've covered women's basketball for 25 years, and I've heard some things and have seen some reactions. Now that ball trickles out of bounds. It belongs to Iowa with 64 seconds left in this one. Take an extended break, and we will come with our post-game show. Caitlin Clark has the single game scoring record all to herself, 49 tonight. And she got started early with 23 in the first quarter. She had 28 at the half. And she scored 21 points here in the second half. She broke the record for women's basketball scoring early with a shot from the logo. So 49 is her season high and career high. 103.87, 104 left in the ball game. The starters have been pulled. Well, Stokey fouled out, and she fouls out with 13 points. And we have another review going on. That's the reason for the delay. So while we have a moment, we'll tell you next week we'll have Iowa at Indiana in women's basketball. That's a 7:30 broadcast start. Then on the 25th, the Hawkeyes get a visit from the Fighting Illini. We start that at 12:45. We're back to play as Martin has it this time in the right corner. Martin fakes out front a Falter. A Falter dumps it low to O'Grady. O'Grady back outside to Marshall. 12 to shoot. Marshall backs up on the dribble, finds a Falter. 10 to shoot. Here's the Falter on the drive left of the lane. Pitch out left corner. Marshall's three. Splash. And that's the night it has been for the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're 4 points away from their season high in terms of team points. That came against Northwestern. Hobbs has it in the left corner to Stuck at the free throw line. At least Stuck bumps into people. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Michigan. They'll have 16 to shoot, and there's 24.1 remaining in the ball game. And this more than gets them even for the loss at Nebraska. And you have the feeling they'll see Nebraska again. That ball was kicked. Iowa 18 for 35 from three-point land tonight. The Wolverines, in contrast, are 3 for 19. They have it in play to Elise Stuck, 16 seconds. 1 second difference shot clock to game clock. We'll give you the post-game ceremony featuring Caitlin Clark, courtesy of Peacock, when the game is over after we take an extended break. Here's Hansen with an 18-footer. That rolls in with 2.2 left. They get it in play, and the game is over. The Iowa Hawkeyes move to 12-2 in the Big Ten. Caitlin Clark receives the game ball, and someone else is taking care of it. Final score, Iowa 106, Michigan 89. Hugs and handshakes all around for Caitlin Clark and for women's basketball. I am happy to cover this sport for you guys, since no one else has the nerve to do it the right way. If that's the case, I will do it the right way. And that is to be fair to everybody. They're getting ready for the post-game ceremony. We'll take a couple minutes and we'll wrap it up after this.
Attention, sports fans. Looking for the
You're hearing the feed from Peacock as they play the Iowa fight song. They meet at midcourt. And in a few moments, let's go to the PA system. You're hearing the post-game show courtesy of Peacock and the interview with Caitlin Clark. Exactly. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Absolutely. And now she's signing everything. She signed a camera. This young lady has revolutionized women's basketball. And I truly hope that it's Caitlin Clark who takes over the WNBA to take it into the future. The Clark effect, the Caitlin Clark effect is very real. And their teammates are now opening the poster. This is Coach Lisa Bluter that you're hearing. You know, the greatest thing about Victor Locke says, "How you doing back in the saddle, brother?" I'm doing good. Doing good. Got to get my pacing back and everything like that. And the only way to do it is just to do it. They get the box score. Caitlin Clark's doing interviews. I believe she's doing an interview with ESPN right now. What you heard is courtesy of Peacock and the Iowa Hawkeyes, and they're getting ready for the post-game ceremony. That woman is the future. More so, she is the present. You got that right. I hope she takes the WNBA and it soars into their 30th year and beyond, because this she reminds me so much of one Diana Taurasi. And she's Pop is there. Caitlin Clark's family is at Carver Hawkeye Arena, ever present. They're all telling her that they're proud of her. We are proud of her. And here's the family. They're taking the family picture right now. Her mom's there, her dad's there, her brother. And she never stopped dreaming. They're celebrating Caitlin Clark. You heard Lisa Bluter earlier in a post-game interview. I wonder how much she would get over the record. Well, we got our answer tonight. Let's go to the public address. Heard from her parents, and now you're hearing from her brother. Again, this is courtesy of Peacock that you're hearing. I love it. I love it. Now they're presenting her with a ball. Again, this feed is courtesy, this audio that you're hearing is courtesy of Peacock as Carver Hawkeye Arena celebrates the record-breaking night for the record-breaking historic night for Caitlin Clark. She's got unlimited range, big-time unlimited range. And as she watches the video tribute, I can see the tears in her eyes. Her mom, big smile. Lisa Bluter, her coach, also a big smile. She has a game winner this year. I may have to get a Caitlin Clark poster. I want to get a poster when I redo my office. I want to get a poster of all of my favorite women's basketball players, and Caitlin Clark is definitely included. And the streamers come in, and they're turn that because of the music. But man, what a night! Caitlin Clark, 49 points. She is now the all-time the NCAA women's scoring leader, and she's going to put up a mark that will challenge Pistol Pete Maravich. And if you want to see the future of women's basketball, it's number 22, Caitlin Clark. She has been linked to the Indiana Fever, but we don't know what she's going to do after the season ends, and it may end in Cleveland with her hoisting the national championship trophy. And I will say again to my partner and my good friend, the playmaker, Darnell Solins, if there's a team that can surprise South Carolina again, it would be the Iowa Hawkeyes. And let's hear the coach, Lisa Bluter. Here's the star herself, Caitlin Clark. You heard what she said. They have a lot more to do, and I agree. I agree. 49 points for Caitlin Clark tonight. If you're going to break a record, you may as well go all the way and see how much more you can take with it. And she took 49 points tonight. And it just seems like it was so effortless that she got all those points. Now they're taking more pictures, and I think we can end it here. That the short of where she broke the record, I will definitely have that later tonight, and I'll make sure I post it everywhere. But congratulations to Caitlin Clark, the young lady who has revolutionized women's basketball and will continue to revolutionize it. And the Caitlin Clark effect is very, very real. Very real. Good night, everybody.